welcome to this reading. Today we're going to be looking at what's going on in your connection. So this could be a romantic relationship, or it could be a friendship or some other kind of connection with someone. So we'll just see what comes out in the cards. We're going to be looking at what's going on in your energy, what's going on in the person that you're thinking of, their energy, and then we're going to look at what the energy is between you, and then we'll maybe see what the future of this connection could be. So today we have 3 wire weave earrings to choose from. They are all handmade and available on our Etsy site, which we will link in the bottom. So the first is a silver wire weaved Labradorite with a lovely silver feather. And the second earring is a copper Carnelian. And then the third is a silver weaved amethyst with an amethyst stone. And all of these different earrings have different healing properties, so feel free to check them out. All right, so take a minute to look at which earring resonates with you most, and then we'll be here with group 1. Hi, group 1. So if you chose the first earring, this is your reading. So today we're going to be looking at what's going on in your connection with this person that's on your mind. So on the left side here, we're going to get into your energy. On the right side, we're going to get into the person that you're thinking of, their energy. And then in the middle, we're going to do the mutual energy between you. So let's get into your energy. And this will maybe also help you decide if this pile is for you. And you could resonate with either side. It may not be. It may be that you resonate more with the right side. And if that's the case, then you just take that side as yours and the other side as your person. So this is your energy. Oh.
Princess of Wands.
Princess of Wands. Okay, your person's energy.
Come on, Spirit. What is your person's energy?
Ooh.
The Lovers.
And what is the mutual energy? Well, we got too many there. I'm going to take this one. Wow.
It
looks like this is a very passionate connection on both sides, but it seems like there's a stall happening in the middle.
Some kind of miscommunication,
yeah.
I think.
Your bottom deck energy right now is the Princess of Swords. This is the Thoth tarot, by the way. We're going to start clarifying with, this is we found out what it is. It's the Mythic Tarot.
Mythic Tarot.
Yeah, so far it seems like you both have a very passionate energy towards each other, but there's still something mutually that's holding you back.
It seems like you've overcome a lot of fears maybe in your life, and perhaps the person you're thinking about sees a future.
The Ace of Pentacles for you. Ace of Pentacles. This person.
Is this for the Lovers?
Yep, this is for the Lovers.
How your person
the
is...
King of Wands.
Wow. That's some intense energy.
The King of Pentacles in the middle. We have the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like you both maybe have a little bit of fear going on. Maybe it's just that you don't feel stable enough with this King of Pentacles in the middle. Maybe there's been a really long pause and it looks like you both really want something together.
Mm-hmm.
With the King of Wands here and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of passion that wants to come forward in this connection.
There's a lot that you need to let go of, both of you, if you're going to move forward, it seems.
Yeah, I feel like you've already overcome quite a lot of hurdles. And you're ready for this new beginning. I feel like you're a little bit maybe more ready than your person. I feel like this Hanged Man could even be that you're both perceiving that the other person is stalling, but both of you are ready.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this person feels like it's up to them, sort of. They have to make this decision to come forward, almost.
Yeah, I think you need to maybe even drop like your both of you need to drop like your worm's eye view and just see this connection through a different perspective almost.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps through a spiritual connection in ways that maybe you hadn't seen it before. But yeah, you both come through a lot, but there's a lot more that needs to be released and let go of. You need to surrender, I think.
We're going to get some more cards.
Yeah, let's get some more clarifiers.
What's going on with group 1?
What's going on, Spirit? What's happening?
The Knight of Swords. This is the medieval Scapini Tarot that we're using here.
Lots of court cards.
Yeah. We have
interesting
2 kings and a knight.
Whoa. And the princess.
Whoa! Too many.
Oh my gosh.
Here, I'm taking...
Yeah, we also have the princess here. Princess of Wands. My
goodness.
goodness.
The 10 of Wands. We also have the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Cups. I'm going to put those back because they kind of flew out in a way that I just didn't feel.
10
of Wands. Lots of wands for your person.
There's a lot of energy going on in there.
What is the mutual energy?
A lot of vitality. A lot that they want to share with you, but maybe there's still some sort of fear there.
We have the 5 of Swords and the Page of Coins as the middle energy here, the mutual energy. So there could have been some sort of blockage between you in the past, or even right now. You have the Page of Swords on the bottom. I feel like there's some sort of communication that maybe needs to be had with this, with the 5 of Swords being in the middle and the Page of Coins. I feel like maybe in the past this person, or you both, came across to each other as being less mature, and you wanted to both come across as more mature, but you just weren't ready for that. Like, I feel like this connection was kind of like a right place, wrong time, like right person, wrong time. And it just like, you both weren't ready for the connection, even though it is maybe the right person for you. And you both felt this connection, but it just kind of
seems like there's been a lot of
was
growth.
Awkward or something.
Yeah, a lot of growth, like being, maybe you're separate from this person right now. I feel like you both have been growing individually. A separation. Yeah, you've both been growing individually, you know, working on your own passions or your own
you both want to be independent.
And perhaps you were relying too much on each other before and you weren't able to be each other's rock. And so now, having had this time apart, or even if you're together, like, I feel like you've still been growing a little bit separately. By yourselves. Maybe you've kind of taken, maybe you don't spend as much time together. Maybe you've been frustrated with each other, but
you've needed to sort of deal with your own sort of things. Like, I feel like you've needed to find your sort of fiery side and your own sort of inner truth. And this person has needed to kind of close out things that aren't serving them anymore and kind of learn how to make decisions for themselves.
Yeah.
And choose to move forward. We're going to get some more tarot. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You may hear some trees blowing in the wind. Ooh, the 4 of Wands.
Come on, Spirit. What is the energy of your person?
And the mutual energy. I kind of feel like this one. The Hanged Man again.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to get one more. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? The Three of Swords on the bottom again. We had the Three of Swords on the bottom twice. Well, just Three of Swords twice. So maybe you broke up with this person. You guys could have broken up, and that could be the separation, or maybe just the separation in general is what's causing all this heartbreak.
Yeah, it could be related to the pandemic.
Yeah, like if you can't be with the person because
reasons.
And that's really sad. But I feel like you both, in your aloneness, in your separation, you're both finding this sort of inner light, and you're finding a new level of self-awareness, and then when you come back together, it'll be so much more joyous.
Yeah, grounded. I feel like you're both going to be new people when you come back together. It'll be like as if you've both grown into your own self, like your own true self, like your own giant oak tree or flower. Like you're flowering separately, but maybe you'll be able to flower together.
Yeah, and then when you come together, it'll just be an amplified energy. It's like no one needs, everyone is whole on their own, and you're finding that wholeness each on your own, so that when you come together, you don't need to be codependent, and you can both flourish together and separately.
Yeah, with all the swords, I feel like there's such a need to be able to communicate, and perhaps in the past you just weren't able to see eye to eye, and there's all this vitality, this energy that wants to burst through, but the communication just wasn't there.
Yeah. I feel like you are sort of marrying yourself. Mm-hmm. I feel like you're learning how to sort of be honest with yourself and find where your passions are and where you want your new beginnings to be. And this person is going inside and taking moments to be silent and figuring out what has been holding them back in the past and what has been blocking them from certain things. And maybe even they have been figuring out situations with other people in their lives, and they've been figuring out how to remove themselves from those situations. And by doing all of this, it's really helped them find their own inner light and their inner guidance.
Yeah, like it seems like you could flourish well on the material plane together. It just seems that there's this hangman, which is coming up twice. Like there's just so much that needs to be overcome and released and let go of. Like maybe you hurt each other in the past, something happened and you weren't able to forgive, but you need to forgive. You need to let go of all that past traumatic experience, whatever it was, because you cannot move forward. You cannot embody that new self that you're becoming with this person if you don't release that.
It's interesting because both of you seem to be individually flourishing a lot better than your mutual energy seems to be a little bit more blocked than you independently on your own. So I feel like now that you both are coming to this place inside of fulfillment, it's going to be time soon to go externally again and to like retry these sort of blockages again and see how this interaction with this person is going to be. And it looks like it's going to be different.
It looks like the 10 of Cups is awaiting.
Yeah, it looks like this has the potential to be
very
fulfilling. And I feel like with the energy that you guys both have, it can be, but it just try to stay in that sort of positive area. Try not to let it spiral.
Release the fear.
Yeah. Let's get, what should we get now? Oh, I almost dropped those.
Wisdom of the Oracle.
Yeah, let's get some Wisdom of the Oracle and see. Actually, I kind of want to get those for the future.
Right, okay.
I'm going to do the map for this one. So we're going to look at the Enchanted Map Oracle. And we're going to just get some more cards. So what's going on with you?
What's going on? Ooh. Rock bottom. You wouldn't think so, judging by the other cards, but this might be a fear that you still have.
Here, I'm gonna get another one to see. Dragon's Lair. Interesting.
There's a lot going on underneath the surface.
Yeah, I feel like you've maybe been through a lot before, and that's maybe what this, and maybe you've been through a lot in this connection and you felt like it hit rock bottom, and maybe that's why all of this growth has happened, because it really gave you the ability to just move upwards from that place. You couldn't get any
No, you couldn't get any
you couldn't get any deeper than that. Maybe it just even means that not so much that you have hit rock bottom in the sense that you're doing the worst that you ever have, but in the sense that you've hit to the deepest part of yourself and you're learning the deepest secrets.
Yeah, what you're
the most unconscious parts of yourself.
Those hidden truths.
Yeah, those hidden truths that no one else
those shadow
has seen.
Shadow selves.
Because
inside.
I don't really see these cards really as being negative.
No. There's been a lot of healing, it seems.
Yeah.
You've been going within. And And I think you've conquered a lot of fear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because,
with
the Princess of Wands, I mean,
that the Tiger of Fear, she has overcome him.
Yep.
If you just look at that card there.
Naked and unafraid.
Yep, naked and unafraid, dancing
okay,
with
let's see what's
sun wand.
What's going on with this person on your mind?
Woo!
Oh no, I dropped it.
Hold on a moment.
Oof. Magic Stream. Oh, I'm gonna take that one too. Field of Dreams. Yeah, I feel like this person is coming to a new place of...
They're almost maybe more open to this connection than you might be. I'm not sure. Maybe they're...
Yeah. They're more in touch with their emotions, I feel. I feel like they're ripe for a new beginning. And you are too. Let's get the connecting energy.
Mm-hmm, that will help.
Oh, look at that. Coming together. And I feel like this one was coming out too.
Right now.
Encouragement. Wow, look at the giraffes.
Oh my god.
You got... I'm pretty sure in this whole deck there's only two giraffe cards. And you got them both.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at that. Look at how these giraffes are so affectionate with each other.
It's beautiful. There's so much love between you guys.
Yeah, I feel like a deep caring, like a deep knowing.
Yeah, it doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic.
No, you just really truly care about each other. And even through all of the hard times that you may have had, and through the separations and even conflict and heartbreak, you still have at the core of your being, and maybe that's even what this is, at the deepest part of yourself, you still care about this person. And I feel like their emotions are overflowing with you for you too. And I feel like this person feels like this is magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bring some sort of light to them.
Yeah.
Sort of beacon of hope.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. I think we can get into the future energy. Yeah, so I feel like what's going on really is that you're both coming to a place of, you're both developing and you're both becoming more aware and overcoming things that have been hurdles in the past.
Mm-hmm. You're coming into a place inside of yourself where you feel maybe balance. And just this like sense of connectiveness with inside of yourself.
Yeah,
you're not
I feel
afraid.
like you've been battling your own battles, and I feel like now is the time to battle this connection, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a negative sense, but to battle whatever things are holding you back from being with this person or from communicating with this person or
it's time
whatever
to
it is. It's time to look at those issues that are holding you away from this and figure it out, and so that you guys can come together, because I feel like there's a lot of love.
Yeah.
So let's see what based on this current energy here, what is likely to happen in the future. Based on this current energy, I feel like let's get some of these.
Sure.
Or actually
we can do that after.
We'll do it.
We'll start with the wisdom of the Oracle.
We're going to look at the wisdom of the Oracle. So based on this current energy, what is the most likely future? Because the future can always change. You guys have free will. So this is just based on this energy. What is the most likely future?
Based on this point in time and space.
Yes. New life.
I mean, yeah.
Message in a bottle. Maybe some communication.
Finally.
And never-ending story. We have deep knowing on the bottom here. So, yeah, I feel like you guys both deeply feel this. You both deeply know that you care about this person. And I feel like you're both ready for this new life. So, and I feel like one of you could communicate. You could get a message from this person, or this person could message you.
Yeah.
It could be in person, but message really seems like it could be like a letter or an email or like a message over some kind of social media.
Yeah, I feel like maybe there needs to be some sort of clarification. Maybe something might have happened in the past where you had some sort of miscommunication, and now this is the time to clarify it. So this message or whatever is going to happen. I think there's a lot that's going to be clarified and revealed.
Because I feel like with the never-ending story here, I feel like you both sort of feel like you can't really fully move on into your future without having this
discussion.
Yeah, without having this connection sort of solved and understanding what it is and what it means for both of you.
Yeah.
So there needs to be communication here. And I feel like it could be from you or it could be from this person. I feel like new life is pretty much inevitable. I feel like this is going to happen either way. Yeah. Here, I'm going to clarify these cards with divine guidance. New life. Gratitude. Message in a bottle. Freedom. And I think this is opening. I will double check. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, opening. Because this is the future energy, I feel like whatever happens between you in this communication, I feel like there's going to be communication, whether it's initiated by you or the other person.
There has to be.
And you're going to be really grateful for this. And I feel like if you're not receiving communication from this person, obviously it's up to you, whatever you do. But I feel like it would be totally fine for you to message this person. I would say go ahead. Because I feel like if you do, you'll be really grateful that you opened up. And you'll feel really free afterwards.
Yeah,
with freedom, opening, and gratitude, I feel like having this communication is going to make everything so much...
Release all the fear of the what ifs and everything.
And you have this deep knowing inside of you. So if you feel drawn to connect with this person again, I would say do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Be grateful for how far you've come through this. And be grateful for what's to come, because again, this Princess of Wands, she is the one that's able to communicate. She's the one that's able to share her truth and open up.
Yeah, I feel like you are
dancing the dance of freedom.
Yeah, and you're understanding your truth now, and it could be time to share it with this person.
Don't hold back.
Yeah. And they could very well share it with you if you really don't feel like sharing with them. But sorry for the creaking trees.
Yeah, it's quite windy
It's very windy. Okay, yeah. So I feel like the future of this connection looks pretty good based on this current energy. So, yeah, I see communication and happiness, freedom, gratitude, lots of opening up, and yeah, good energies. So now let's get into some advice for you. We're going to look into the mystical shaman, and we're also going to get some Archangel Michael cards. Okay, what advice do we have for group 1? Advice.
What advice from the mystical shaman? Oh, wow, that's quite a few.
Yeah, wasn't expecting to get 3. The rainbow, the sweat lodge, and the serpent.
Wow, there's a lot of powerful energy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rainbow, rainbows often symbolize one's path, one's spiritual path. There's all the different colors of the chakras, and it's talking about balancing those within inside of ourselves. The rainbow often represents, like, it's a bridge between our physical and spiritual worlds. And so it tells you that, the end of whatever storm that you've been going through is about to end. And the light is here, the color is here, the vitality, it's all coming back. So don't give up hope. Things are about to take a really beautiful turn in your life. And then what I think needs to happen first with regards to the sweat lodge is there might still be a few things that need to be released. And that is, I think, what the communication is about. By communicating, you can write all these things down, or you can say all these things that were maybe being kept.
Yeah.
And releasing
Release it.
is what the sweat lodge is all about.
Mm-hmm.
All the toxic stuff that's been pent up, sweat it out. And the serpent is often considered a changing transformation card, because you're releasing and shedding that old skin that no longer serves you anymore, and you're being reborn. And I think we had a new beginning card over here.
Mm-hmm. New life.
Yeah. And yeah, I wouldn't, a lot of the time we're afraid that the serpent is going to bite us, but I think in this situation, we've already had that happen. We've already been bitten by the serpent. Our transformation is already happening.
Mm-hmm.
We have already gone through the dark night of the soul, the fear, and now it's time to take the action that we need to take.
Yeah.
That you or this person need to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you both need to take action.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by one of you taking action, it will trigger the other person to then do something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you need to reach out to this person first, and that will make them feel comfortable enough to express themselves to you.
Yeah, like if you use
Just
social media or something, maybe you could just make a little post that says, I'm open to this, or I'm
something. Yeah, something that this person will see. And
yeah, because they're probably checking up on you. When there's a deep connection like this, regardless of whether it's social media or something, they're probably thinking about you, and they're probably looking for any excuse to try to get into your energy. So.
Yeah. Okay. One more advice card. What advice do we have for group 1? Your home is protected by angels. The prayer. Thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. I'm going to get one more.
Yeah, so maybe you're getting to a place where you're feeling more balanced in the material world.
I feel like this also has to do with your more independence. Stable. I feel like you're feeling much more secure in your finances, and you feel more secure in yourself. Maybe they are. Yeah, I feel like you both sort of do. Sense of humor. I'll read the prayer. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so that I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Yeah, so maybe, because this situation seemed to bring a lot of heartbreak in the past, so maybe now, after going through your transformation, you can look at this situation with new eyes and see the humor in how silly those things in the past were, and how they were just things, old wounds coming up again that didn't
just surface stuff that wasn't really the thing that was connecting you. Like there's such a deep undercurrent here that lies between you two. Mm-hmm. There's so much love and so much connection.
Yeah, I feel like you're protected, and yeah, I feel like there's a lot of healing going on, and you don't need to be as concerned about this connection as you might be. And on the bottom, we have let go of fear now. Let go of fear.
Release all fear.
Right now.
That's the theme of this.
So the prayer, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Yeah. So let go of fear.
Take action.
Yeah, take action. I feel like you really could take action.
Yeah, the communication is opening up now.
It's, of course, always up to you, and you don't need to take advice from readers online, but I feel like, based on this energy, I feel like you could definitely take action. Yeah. I feel like it feels like a very safe energy at this point.
Well, I hope that this illuminated something for you or resonated in some way. and
yeah.
that your connection opens up in the way that it's supposed to. with
Yeah, I
this
feel like the
person.
future's looking very promising, and I think that moving towards this is beneficial. And if this is not a situation that you want to move towards, if you're looking at this from a standpoint of having
Fear.
yeah,
Release self-fear.
yeah.
Just wait, get in touch with yourself, get in touch with your intuitive nature, and just go with what feels right to you.
Regardless of what the situation is, I really feel like communication is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's seems to be holding you back from moving forward in your life in some way. So figure out with this person or even on your own what's going on here so that you can move forward.
Yeah.
Because you're protected.
Divinely directed.
Yes. Yeah, that's a quote from one of the cards.
Yeah.
You're always protected and divinely directed.
Hold what resonates with you, and you can just let go of anything that doesn't.
Well, I hope that resonated.
All right.
Okay, group
See
one.
you next time.
Bye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this copper carnelian earring, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking into what is going on in the connection that, in your connection with the person that's on your mind. So we're going to, on the left side, we're going to be looking into your energy. On the right side, we're going to be looking into your person's energy. And in the middle is going to be the mutual energy between you. If you resonate more with the right side or the left side, that's fine. You just take it the way you need to. And then after, we're going to be looking at the future of this connection based on the current energies that we find. Okay, so we're going to start with the Crowley Thoth Tarot, and we're going to look into what's going on in your energy. What's going on in Group 2's energy? This connection.
Group 2's energy, spirit.
Ooh, well, we got
a few
more cards. Here, I'm just going to... we'll take them.
Take them all.
I guess we'll take
them. That's a lot of court cards. My goodness.
Yeah, you got a lot of people here.
Wow.
Maybe you have a lot of people influencing
this connection.
Yeah, influencing your thoughts on this connection.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for you to find where you want to put your energy and what your clarity is because there's so many other people.
Yeah.
So now, what is Group 2's person's energy? The Prince of Wands. We are going to be getting other cards, but you just happened to get 3 for some reason.
We're shuffling the entire deck and you're getting all court cards. This is...
Yeah. And what is the mutual energy here?
Science.
Okay. Your bottom deck energy is the Magician.
Oh.
So.
Lots of... Wow. It seems like potentially you have come through quite a lot in this connection, and you're looking back over your life with this, over your connection with this person from a different perspective than maybe you have. You're trying to see things with clarity. Maybe you're trying to understand everything, and that's why you have maybe all these different perspectives coming through. You have the Knight of Swords and the Prince of Discs.
Yeah, this one, the Knight of Swords came out on top of the other ones, I think. So I'm feeling like this is your overall energy over top of these ones. So I feel like these are sort of underlying. I feel like you want movement, though, in this. I feel like you've made it to a place where you can look back on your past and see where you want your future to go. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you want to move forward. And I feel like this person wants to move forward. Yeah, I feel like you both want to move forward. With the Six of Swords, energy. Too. It's like movement. I feel like clarity and movement.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy coming through. You know, this youthful, creative, bubbling energy of your person. Or if this is you, then you. They just want to move this connection forward in any way possible.
And with the Magician on the bottom, I feel like you both want to create something here. I'm gonna clarify using the Mythic Tarot. We figured out what this one was called.
Yeah, I really feel like you have been trying to analyze this connection in so many different ways.
We have the
And you're
King of
trying
Wands,
to-
another person.
Yeah, I feel like each of these swords is a different perspective, and you're trying to come together and unify these ideas in a way that you can understand this connection.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it
in
wasn't
a way
a
that you can find your direction.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't a simple connection. Maybe you come from different places. Maybe you have different views on so many different things. Maybe other people didn't agree with this connection. Maybe you're really trying to make sense of it. But I think that you're able to this ability to perceive on these different levels is gonna. Oh my goodness!
We also have a partnership here with the King of Wands and the Queen of
Mhm.
Wands. So you could be a masculine energy or vice versa. Maybe.
Yeah,
I feel like this person has a lot of fire. Like, I feel like this person maybe knows, I don't know, I feel like they've been more direct maybe with this connection than you have. I feel like you've been maybe a little bit more confused and unsure of what you want.
Yeah, they know what they want.
I feel like they know what they want.
You're trying to analyze. Maybe you're trying to analyze things a bit more than...
Let's see what the mutual energy is here. 9 of Pentacles. Gain, like building. I feel like you both want to create together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like your person is they've come through a lot and they are ready to make the next step. They're ready to start this new beginning. You know, they're aware of whatever has happened in the past. They're aware of it and they're not afraid to show it. You know, they're not afraid to say like, okay, wait, I made this mistake, but I know now where I stand. Yeah. Like, so I think that they know they've made a lot of progress in themselves and they want to share it.
You also have the 10 of Cups as the bottom deck energy here. So I feel like you both feel a lot of fulfillment with this person, with the other person.
Yeah, the King.
Or maybe you're just coming into a place of fulfillment in yourself. Maybe... I feel like this person knows more so that they want this with you.
But you do want to move forward.
Yeah.
With
in some way.
In some way.
But maybe your direction is different than theirs.
Yeah.
Let's get some more cards. So we're gonna look into the Medieval Scapini Tarot now. What is going on with your energy? The Ace of Pentacles. And the 3 of Coins. Yeah, I feel like you do want to build in this connection. I feel like you want stability in some way. You want an opportunity here.
Yeah, you want to be able to grow something and feel safe in this connection. Maybe you don't want to play games. You want to actually...
The Page of Cups.
Build a future. I've never seen so many core cards in a reading.
What is the middle? Woo! Oh my goodness. I dropped it. Oh, the 10 of Swords is coming out in the middle. I feel like some cycle is ending. Maybe there was, what is the 10 of Swords in that?
10 of Swords is...
In the Crowley.
It is ruin.
Ruin. Yeah, I feel like something is coming.
There's a
crumbling down.
There was a lot of, I think, fears before about breaking each other's hearts, fear of losing your mind. That's why I feel like now you're trying to find a way to understand this in a way that makes sense. Because before you were just maybe driving yourself a little off your rocker, just trying to understand. Maybe you had a lot of negative self-talk, and you were just...
Yeah. On the bottom we have the 6 of Swords again, which is that same card, Science. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you want to overcome these things and move forward from what has been difficult in the past.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of these difficulties have actually been more so on this side, on this left person's side, whether it's you. I'm going to say it's you, but you can take it whichever way. Yeah.
You've got to recognize whatever the fear is inside of yourself. Like, you're analyzing this connection, maybe you
Yeah,
or
I
this
feel like
person, but
it's
you've got to find out at the core why you're afraid. What is your biggest fear? And if you can figure out what that fear is, you can stop driving yourself in circles, and then you can understand the negative energy which is behind the fear in the first place. Like, what is
part of me
guiding this?
almost feels like this person maybe wants a relationship with you, but you maybe just want a friendship.
Yeah, or you're just not sure where
Or
you
you're
want to put your
not sure
energy.
because or maybe you see this person, maybe you want something with them in the future but just not right now, and you're not sure how to approach that. And maybe that's what this sort of obstacle is.
Maybe you see them as potentially being a little
Immature.
immature.
Yeah, I'm getting
yeah.
a little bit of an immature.
I mean, you see that there could be this, Queen of Wands.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel like a Queen of Wands, but you still see them as this page.
Yeah. Let's get some more. We're going to get some from the Rider-Waite Tarot. What's going on with group 1? This connection. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Maybe you've found fulfillment yourself, and you don't really feel, you feel almost like getting together with this person is going to take you down a level.
It could
You're already
jeopardize
at a
it.
10 and you feel like they're not at a 10, and so you feel like you want to keep moving forward on your path, and you feel like if you get with them, even though you might care about them, you feel like it's going to kind of divert you into a new direction that you don't really, it's going to take you away from your goals.
Yeah.
And maybe you're just not ready for that.
I feel like they are a 10 sometimes, but then they maybe have the ability to drop down.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't want to ride that roller coaster necessarily.
Nine of Wands. I'm gonna get another one. Ooh, that one turned around. Ooh, the Two of Cups.
But this person, I think,
I feel like this person has been kind of intimidated by you in the past.
Mm.
And I feel like generally they maybe go head on into these connections. But I feel like with you, they are a little bit intimidated and they're trying to find the strength. And I feel like maybe they even know that, because you're coming across as being very powerful. You're coming across as being a king and a knight. And in this deck, here in the Crowley deck, the knights are the kings. So there's a lot, and then you have a queen and a 10. I feel like there's a lot of things going for you. And this person sees that, and I feel like they want to move towards you like they normally move towards things, but they're a little bit intimidated. And maybe that's because
they need to go inside of themselves, like this strength, which is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you have to go with inside yourself. You have to see the shadow parts, and you have to see the active parts within yourself. And maybe they've just been dealing with the fiery element, the active part of themselves, and the creative energy, and maybe they haven't gone as much into the shadow realm, but they will need to if they're to get that strength that they require. They have to overcome all that fear and get away from whatever ignorance or misconception they had with inside themselves. Like, I feel like yeah, maybe they're afraid. Like, I feel like, yeah, they could be afraid of like their overall strength, because they feel like there's so much bursting through, ready to burst through. Like, I feel like they have the strength, but they just maybe they were just
maybe they're
insecure.
concerned that they're gonna come across way too strong.
Yeah, they have to balance this ego.
And because you're so calm and collected and fulfilled and stable, they're gonna come across with this fiery energy and burn down your whole forest.
Yeah.
Like they maybe that's what their concern is. Let's see what the connecting energy is here. What's a mutual energy? Another Six of Swords. We have the Six of Swords 3 times now. We have the 10 of Cups twice.
The Six of Swords is trying to tell us something, everyone.
And we have Temperance coming out too, which flew onto the ground. We have the devil on the bottom of the deck.
There's a lot. This seems like, oh, there's so much. I feel like you're just trying to analyze it. You're trying to unify the ideas. You're trying to uncover every little part of this relationship. I don't know. Maybe you're going through old memories that you had with this person, or you're, going through everything that you've been through and just trying to understand why they might have done the things that they did, or why maybe you did the things that you did. But I think now is like a prime time to communicate with this person. With the Six of Swords coming out this many times.
Yeah, 3
communication
times.
is ripe for you.
Moving
you need
forward.
to trust this.
Yeah.
But you have to communicate in a way that this person will understand. Because maybe they only understand certain forms of communication.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to find a way that they will resonate with you.
Yeah.
So
I feel like they're much more, I feel like their kind of idea of their future revolves a bit more around you than your idea of your future.
Yeah, but all these new realizations that you've gained from like perceiving from all these different perceptions or different levels of consciousness even are going to literally demolish any confusion or any like rut or anything that you had within this connection.
It does feel like you still feel connected to this person regardless of your path. You might have a goal going somewhere, but you still feel connected to this person. Like with the devil here and the 10 of Cups coming up twice for you, I feel like you do feel connected and you do want to have this sort of union in some way. You want to come together.
Maybe they need to communicate with this person in a humorful type of way. Like with humor, because the devil's all about, not taking life too seriously and playing and, just, enjoying life. So maybe you've got to take it in a kind of, humorous type of, lighthearted, humorous type of way.
Yeah, and the sun is on her forehead here. I feel like, positivity.
Yeah. Yeah, come at it through a different way.
Yeah. Let's get some
Enchanted
Map Oracle cards.
Excuse me.
Because I still feel like this little bit of confusion on your side. Whereas I feel like your person is maybe more direct in this relationship. Whereas I feel like you're more direct in your life, perhaps.
Maybe they're just not as logical as you. And they're like, I clearly feel this way. And I know you do too, but you're
I feel like
running around in circles trying to
you're a bit more grounded than this person. Yeah. Maybe you could be an earth sign. Yeah. There's a lot of earth. We have 4 earth cards coming up here. I feel like you could be an earth sign. This person could definitely be a fire sign. Or a water sign. Either way, they're very passionate and drawn into things by their emotions and their passions. Wizard of Awareness is coming up for you. So I feel like either you've been going within and trying to solve this confusion, or you need to do that to progress in this connection.
And maybe stop trying to see it from this, stop going over all of the things that have happened in the physical world and just memories through a logical perspective, and go within emotionally.
Wow. Encouragement. That's the same one that came up in the middle for group 1.
Moonlight. Yeah. I think
Moonlight.
This person is clearly connecting with their emotions. Maybe they're a little bit impulsive, but they're very connected with how they feel about this connection. And maybe you need to find that balance of emotion also with the logical side. And that's where the unifying of ideas comes together. For the Rose of Recognition to unfold, which is what
I feel like this person follows their feelings. Like, this is a card about sort of intuition. I feel like they tend to follow their sort of impulses, their fiery impulses and their emotional impulses. Whereas you tend to maybe think about things and look at things practically in a more practical way and see, is this going to work out for me in the future? This person is much more like, ooh, this is
Passion.
I love this. I feel like this is going to be really fulfilling right now. And so that's what I want. But I feel
there's encouragement for you to
I feel like there's growth on both. So I feel like there's a lot of growth on your side.
Oh, so much.
And this person, I feel like if you let this person in, you'll help them grow. I feel like they maybe develop growth from other people.
You,
and like
from the other perspectives that
from people that they have emotional ties to and passionate ties to. They like to listen to those people, and they like to listen to their advice and their wisdom.
Yeah, because they listen to their emotions, and if their emotions are connected to you, then they're gonna
listen to that and feel more practical. So I feel like, if you do let this person in, I feel like they will become more grounded and more analytical through you. And you might become more emotional and more passionate through them.
Oh, true.
And so I feel like you would encourage each other and sort of nudge each other in how to see the other way and how to kind of merge those energies.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, overall, what's going on here is I feel like you're coming out of a place of confusion and you're seeing where your fulfillment lies and what you want. And I feel like part of that does lie with this person. And I feel like acknowledging this connection and talking to this person will help you. It will help you move forward.
But remember, talk to them in a way that they can understand. And they understand emotions.
Yeah.
So you really have to get in touch with your emotional side, which maybe you've been trying to analyze too much. So
yeah. What's going on with this person is I think they really want to move towards you. And I feel like you two could be together right now. I don't get necessarily the feeling that you're separated from this person. You could be. But I feel like if this is a connection where you're already together, I feel like it's time to move forward. Yeah, speak with clarity and honesty and move forward.
Yeah.
So now we're going to look into the future of this connection based on these current energies. So we're going to look at the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. What is the most likely future of this connection based on these energies? Regeneration.
Oh, we're getting fire.
They like to go on the floor. Building blocks. Ooh.
Okay. This is all making a lot of sense, actually.
And new life. I feel like these are all like such building, like such
like
growth.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Time to grow your sapling or your fortress or your home and then burst through.
Yeah.
Wow. Build your roots. This is your roots, and then
and even this
life.
Clearly has like and I feel like with Temperance down here, this is like an alchemical sort of situation, and I feel like that this is too. This is like sort of like the lava down here, the fire in the water is like
true
creating something new. And I feel like this connection has a lot of growth. I feel like you two in the future could really grow something.
Yeah, I feel like you're both different people now. Whatever you were before, you're different now. And so that is what you're going to be building this connection on. These new roots.
Yeah. Let me get some divine guidance now. What is the future of this connection? Woo! I'm getting a lot of jumpers. Oh, we got 3 right off the bat. New direction and advancements. I feel like almost it's like this.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is all about the throat chakra and meditating and getting connected through speaking and singing and chanting,
speaking your truth.
And so I feel like this regeneration is going to happen through this communication with this person. And then from there, you can go into this new direction and build and advancements, new life. I feel like it's just all going to explode from there in this new direction. I feel like you maybe weren't expecting how grounded and solid this connection could be, but I feel like it can be much more stable than you anticipated, because I feel like this person came across in the past being so maybe a little bit all over the place. But I feel like often in partnerships, you need one person that's more grounded and you need the other person to be more wild a little bit so that you balance each other. It's all about balancing. So I feel like you in the past maybe have been kind of nervous about being with someone that's so wild maybe, but I feel like that's really going to help you and it's going to help them.
Yeah, also. They can be the flame in your dark night, you know? They can be your passion when you're feeling too stuck, you know? They're there to guide you, I think. Yeah. Just like you're there to give them the roots, you're there to give them the structure maybe that they need.
Yeah, you're both going to help each other see things from different perspectives. And I feel like that's...
Yeah, they're going to bring the vitality and passion. Or whether it's you, it could be you. Either one.
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be really solid in the future.
Beautiful, harmonious.
Yeah. Very stable.
Future.
I like that. So now we're going to get into the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and we're going to be looking at advice for you now in this connection. What advice do we have for group 2? The Time Master. The Time Master. I'll try to maybe get one more.
Come on, Spirit. Let's get another one for advice.
Okay, that flew
they're
very
flying
far.
too much.
The Beloved. Okay. Yeah. We got 2 more that fell on the floor. The Ancient One and the Rattle.
So time. I feel like the Time Master is all about breaking down the illusion of time. I feel like it's about trusting in the moment. And maybe it's about time to stop all of the analyzing. You know, free yourself up to...
If you're a very future-oriented person where you like to always be projecting moving forward and setting goals and looking always to what's going to happen in the future and what you're doing now to make something in the future work out, maybe take some time to be in the present and focus on right now, because that's really all we have. If you're always focused on the future, you're never going to be able to fully enjoy life.
Yeah, you need to really release the past, release your projections of the future, and just, exactly. Be in the moment and go,
because all of this,
the flow.
All of this passion, and I feel like that's maybe what this person could help you with. Getting in touch with that, the beloved, that sort of like soft, passionate energy, that connected feeling.
Exactly. And the rattle is also similar to, I think, time in a way. You know, it's that constant beat. It's that constance. And maybe you're looking for that constant, that balance, that groundedness in the relationship. And that's why you were at first kind of like, you know, debating. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like you're so solid on your own. You don't need to find that in another person.
Yeah, exactly. And the beloved, I mean, I think you both know and feel the connection here of that love, which may be unexplainable, and that's why you've been trying to analyze it so much. But I think that I feel like you're so attracted to the spirit and the energy of this person. And so that is what's calling you to them. And they're so attracted to, you know, that groundedness, that soul inside of you, that your perspective of seeing things in ways that nobody else can see.
Yeah.
And so you're recognizing spirit in that other person, and you're going to see the truth, the beloved inside of this person. So don't get hung up on the what happened and what ifs and everything. Just embrace the spiritual connection that you two share.
Yeah. Definitely.
So
Yeah.
And the ancient ones. I forgot about
Yeah,
the ancient ones. Yeah, so the ancient ones, I feel like they are here to. I think that this person is maybe starting to see, maybe they were living in the moment before. They were impulsive, like we said. And I think that maybe the ancient ones, they're the ones that have seen everything. They're the ones that know what the future is. They know what the past is. So maybe your person is starting to go into that. They're starting to learn from their past. They're starting to look to the future, just like maybe you did all that time. Maybe they're using, the way that you behaved to help guide them and be like, okay, you know what? I learned a lot from this person, and so maybe I can take that in and use it. So I think that person is going to have a completely different maybe outlook on life than they did before.
Mm-hmm. So maybe your advice is to not have a preconceived idea of this.
Yeah.
To maybe have the ability to look at it from a new perspective. And just look at this person maybe from a new perspective.
Yeah. Because maybe they're seeing more than they used to. I think that maybe their perceptions are growing too. They're expanding. Their awareness is expanding. Their consciousness is also expanding.
Yeah. I feel like they're very open to whatever this has to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to also get into the Archangel Michael Oracle cards for some more advice for you. Let's get some more advice for group 2. What advice do you have for group 2?
Whoop! Oh, what advice, Spirit? Jumping.
Be gentle with yourself. Oh, she has a little lamb. So the prayer is, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Wow, that's pretty. I'm going to get one more. So maybe you've been hard on yourself because you haven't been able to make a decision in this situation. Or you've just been unsure. But I feel like, this is also, I feel like, kind of getting back into the moment and being in the present and being gentle with yourself, not forcing yourself to look at the future, not forcing yourself to have these intense, crazy goals all the time. I feel like just take a step back and maybe even take a break. Just be in the moment and enjoy the connection with this person if that's what you want to do, or enjoy some time alone if that's what you need. We also have, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So this doesn't have to be the partnership. This could be some other unhealthy situation. Maybe there's something else that's been blocking you from this. Or maybe it's just an unhealthy way of thinking, or it could be also the goal thing. Like maybe you get...
I think it's unhealthy to be analyzing things to the point where you just start to lose your mind a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just going in circles and circles and circles, and you won't be arriving at any new territories unless you can get into those emotions. Not from a logical perspective, but...
So the prayer for this card is, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me to hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So move away from if any sort of way of thinking or anything is making you feel anxious, try to just take a break from that. And it's hard to take breaks from from ways of thinking. It's hard to
control the mind when it just is.
They're habits that are developed so strongly over time, and we usually grow up being that sort of way. We learn from the people around us, and so
the only way to take back your thought patterns and your energy is through meditation. It really is, because that's the only way you can get in touch with your higher self. It's the only way that you can listen to your heart.
And being gentle with yourself, like not judging yourself for not accomplishing things. If you're basing your self-worth off of what you've done and what you've accomplished, that's not, and if you don't accomplish those things, then you're going to feel horrible about yourself. And you don't want all of your self-worth to be based on accomplishments, just productivity, things externally that you can't always be certain that you're going to be able to get those things done. I feel like take a bit more time to know yourself on a more emotional level. Yeah. And I feel like if you let this person in, I feel like they'll help you. Yeah, they'll help you open up that part of yourself. So I feel like your advice is really just to get in touch with that emotional side and to release those other ways of thinking, and to maybe just even get in touch with this person or in touch with people that have this emotional side, because those people will draw that out in you.
And if you are the more emotional one, then maybe you need to get in touch with people who are more logical and analytical.
And more grounded.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all, Group 2. I hope that resonated.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time. Hi, Group 3. If you chose this silver wire weaved earring with the amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading. We're going to be asking what is going on in this connection with the person on your mind. So we're going to be getting into your energy on the left, their energy on the right, and the mutual energy in the middle. If you resonate more with one side than the other side, you can take that side as being you and the other side as being the other person. Take it how it resonates, but I'm going to be calling this you for now. So, yeah, I'm going to be calling the left side you. So just, you can switch it up however it works for you. So, what is going on with... Woo! I just dropped a giant chunk with Group 3.
Under the table.
Okay.
That must mean something.
I had 3 cards full.
Oh. Another 3.
My goodness. Another 3.
Holy smokes.
Whoa, we have the moon, we have the 6 of Pentacles, success, and the Tower. Whoa.
That is some intense energy there, my friends.
Energy. My 2 major arcanas for you right off the bat.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what's going on with the person on your mind.
Oh, spirit, release.
Ooh, we have the universe and virtue. And what's the mutual energy here?
This is some powerful energy.
The sun!
Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's some nice mutual energy.
Is incredible. I feel a very deep connection here.
Yes, this does feel like a very deep connection. I feel like you have recently gone deep within and realized something really intense. Yeah. Like groundbreaking. Or if this hasn't happened yet, then it's gonna happen.
Prepare yourself.
Your bottom energy is science.
Okay.
So the 6 of Swords. So I feel like this realization that you've had is bringing you success. It's bringing you balance in a new way. It's making you feel more stable and more like you know what's going on here.
Yeah, the Rose of Realization is opening both here and on the 6 of Swords as well. So you're coming into a realization of something about this connection potentially.
Quite the shift going on here with these major arcanas. Like I feel like the universe is this person, the person that's on your mind, I feel like they've almost, I don't want to say like ascended, but like they've had an awakening as well, for sure. And I feel like if it's giving them a new sense of confidence and courage and energy that they're gonna want to break through.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel like the mutual energy here is so positive, so beautiful. You both just
You've
have
come
this
through so much healing.
beautiful feeling towards each other. Like, you just make each other so happy. Yeah.
You'll be able to create something so magical together, it seems.
Yeah. Let's get some clarifiers. We're gonna look into the Mythic Tarot. Ooh.
Wow, this energy is so intensely deep, so profound. It's almost like a soulmate connection.
It could even be
Could
like
be.
a twin flame connection.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's like this feeling that you feel, it's like a divine sort of counterpart feeling.
This could just be a friend. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship.
So what's going on
Could be a
with you?
family member.
2 5s. Maybe in the past you felt like this person sort of left you out in the cold, or sort of abandoned you in a sense. Maybe you felt, or maybe you just felt really alone, and you felt like you were chasing after all these things and nothing was sort of coming towards you, and you were having to chase everything and nothing was leading anywhere.
Yeah, maybe you had like this expectation of what this relationship was going to be, and then it wasn't that for some reason.
Yeah, but I feel like what this was this sort of kind of this moon energy. It was blockages that you had. It wasn't the situation that was the problem. It was the way you were looking at the situation that was the problem. And now that you've gone with, that you're going within and you're realizing these things, you're understanding that it wasn't really external circumstance. It was your internal world creating the external circumstance.
Exactly. There were probably a lot of fears that you had, maybe about this connection even, or just you were concerned, you were maybe not able to communicate in the ways that you wanted to before. So you're finally ready, I think, to look at this situation how it really is and stop being hit and stop being trapped within your worries and your fears. Now is the time to free yourself.
I keep dropping them. This entire reading today for all the groups, I've been just dropping them all on the floor.
Wow.
Ooh, the moon and the sun in the middle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, this is some divine counterpart energy.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like
the portals are open for communication now. If you haven't been communicating with this person, I think...
Yeah, I feel like all of the unconscious sort of deep things that you both didn't realize inside of yourselves are being brought into light now. Or they want to be brought into light. I feel like you're coming to a place where you're going to be able to realize these things and talk about these things with each other. We have the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like there's a lot of growth and a lot of expansion here. Yeah, I feel like your person, they want to give to you.
Oh, desperately.
I feel like this is less so immaturity and more so like innocence. Like I feel like
yeah, they have like a, I don't know, it's like a wish, it's like a craving to want to be with you. Because you are their divine counterpart, so they maybe don't feel completely whole without you. And they see, I think you guys have been helping each other so much on this transformation experience. I don't know, like just balancing back and forth, the sun and the moon. You are their moon and sun. He is their sun and moon. Not that I want to take from like a Game of Thrones line, but seriously, you are my, you are my sun and moon.
Yeah. Maybe in the past you were sort of chasing this connection and it wasn't leading you to places that maybe this person showed up not in the way that you anticipated. Like maybe you took their sort of innocence in there. I feel like they maybe they don't have much experience with these kind of connections. I feel like, yeah, I get a feeling of like sort of innocence, like they weren't really sure what to do in the situation. And maybe they kept their distance, and maybe that's why you felt sort of isolated and alone, and like they were Maybe you felt like they left you out in the cold, but really they were just trying to figure out how to come towards you in a nicer way. Like
well, now they found a way to balance their body, mind, and soul, and that's going to bring them right back to you.
Yeah.
In this divine cosmic pull that's happening here.
We're gonna look into the medieval Scapini tarot. I want to get some clarifying energy on what these fives are about.
Yeah.
What is this 5 energy?
Yeah.
5 of coins.
No way.
Again.
I can't even.
On this card though,
even.
we have a man kissing a woman's hand and she's kind of leaning away. Yeah, so I feel like maybe you felt rejected by this person, or maybe they felt rejected by you.
There's a lot of worry going on here, it seems.
I feel like your side is a little more
like blocked.
chaotic.
It must have been blocked at some point.
Yeah, there could have been a separation.
It was out of balance in some way.
If it wasn't a separation that's happening here, maybe you just felt more distance from this person and you got all confused and nervous and like, oh no, why are they feeling more distant?
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't really intending to come across that way. I feel like maybe they just realized the depth of this connection all of a sudden and they were like, oh, whoa, I've never experienced this. I don't know how to deal with this. Sort of a feeling.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of problematic maybe communication in the past, and a lot of clarification needs to happen here,
6 of Swords, the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this
maybe
person
there was a situation
wants to come towards you and communicate. 4 of Coins. Ooh, we have Death on the bottom.
Oh my gosh. Death and rebirth.
There's definitely a huge transformation happening here in this connection. I feel like maybe in the past you were both nervous about the transformation. I feel like the intensity of this connection hit you both differently, and it confused you. It made you sort of take a step back and have to...
Well, yeah, maybe at first it was seen as like, you are my sun and I'm your moon type of thing. Like maybe you were so reliant on each other that you couldn't maybe live without each other. Maybe you felt like you needed each other desperately, and maybe there was a reason why, for some reason, you couldn't be together for a brief moment of time, and that created a tower moment for you where your life just kind of had to be reevaluated. Something happened where you had to rebuild because you had to find your own grounding. You had to find your own balance by yourself rather than having this person to maybe balance you.
Yeah.
Because the 4 of Coins is all about, building that structure, that fortress, those roots. And so maybe one of you was really rigid in your ways of thinking, and maybe the other one wasn't.
An element of holding on.
Yeah. So
yeah, maybe you were both holding on to the way this connection was, even though it was trying to progress and trying to create this sort of transformation that it needed for this sort of level of a connection being so intense. But you were both scared because it was so intense, and so you're trying to grasp, and maybe that's what created this sort of separation, and you needed to kind of figure things out on your own. I'm gonna get into the Rider-Waite Tarot now and get some more clarifiers. I still want to know what these fives, all these fives are.
Lots of concern and worry about something.
Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe you had to wait for this person for a long time. Because I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is often a kind of waiting card. Because look at this guy. He's just kind of looking at these pentacles and he's like, okay, you're growing.
Yeah, there's
when can I move forward with this?
Hesitation. Yeah, not sure.
And so I feel like maybe that made you doubt this. But I feel like I feel like all of this forced you to go inside and figure out new depths of yourself. I feel like, yeah, all these fives and this waiting and this period of,
I feel like there were just
there must
a
have
lot
been
of
a period of,
expectations
yeah.
that were not met.
But again, I don't feel like this was external. I feel like these were internal things expressed externally. They were blockages inside of you that, or unhealthy things from the past maybe that came up.
Yeah,
And
but the blockages are...
Maybe you were rejected in the past and you were scared that was going to happen again, so you went and isolated yourself from this person, and or maybe, yeah, something of that sort, and then you needed to wait and heal and come to a place of understanding why you felt that way.
Yeah, the blockages, I think,
have your tower moment, and then
all about fearful expectations.
And by having this time to yourself, I feel like that helped you get to this sort of Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, this like success, this feeling of I am balanced and stable on my own. Strength. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're really coming to a place of strength. Yeah. I almost feel like you might have pushed this person away. I don't necessarily get the feeling that they pushed you away, per se.
And I think they were probably, with the Six of Swords, trying to analyze and understand why.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to find strength.
And I feel like they wanted to come forward, but they weren't sure how, and so they had to have this sort of awakening happening inside of themselves. Yeah. Maybe in the past they weren't as confident, and now they have this confidence. Oh. Ace of Swords. You both want clarity. You both want to know what's going on with the other person.
Now is the time to communicate.
And we have the Two of Swords on the bottom. So I feel like you want to make... You want it to be decided where this is going. You want to know what direction this connection is going. You both do.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's time for this clarity, this desire for clarity, to push you both towards communicating. Because you both have so much emotion and so much positivity towards each other. And I feel like you both sort of feel bound in like a... Because with those kind of intense soul connections, you feel bound to the person in a sense. Even if it's not like, oh, I'm so attached to you, but you feel like you can't necessarily escape their energy. Yeah. So I feel like you both need this this clarity from each other.
And you have to communicate it in a way that this person will understand, or they need to do it for you too, because the Six of Swords is all about finding that way in which to communicate in a way that that person will understand. You have to unify all the ideas together and share it with the person.
Yeah. We're going to get into the Enchanted Map cards and get some more messages here.
I can't believe all the suns and moons.
There's a lot of
because
yellow.
Even on the strength, like in the other deck, the strength card has the sun and the moon, and then Ace of Swords. In the other deck, it has the sun and the moon too.
Follow the leader for you.
Follow the leader.
I feel like follow the leader for you is following your higher self. Like following your inner guidance system. Because I feel like you have this, you have access to this, going so deeply into the subconscious. You're developing this, you're breaking down all of these past ways of being and thinking and doing things, and you have access to that now. And I feel like follow the leader is like follow your intuition, follow your guides, and follow those little gut nudges.
With the compass, like it's
as your
where is it guiding
energy.
you? Maybe it's guiding you back to this person.
Yeah, I feel like you
Stop
both
worrying.
feel like you are each other's destinations. And you feel like, yeah, you feel this, like you want this opportunity with each other. You feel so deeply that this is right. And this person sees you as a dream, like a dream come true. Like I feel like when they think about what they desire, they think of you.
Yeah, maybe you felt insecure even in this situation, but you shouldn't feel insecure because this person thinks that you are their son.
Mm-hmm.
Even, and
they see you as their counterpart.
Yeah.
You both, I feel like you feel similarly towards each other.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't even communicated yet, but it's felt. That it's definitely felt.
Yeah. So I feel like what's going on with you, you just get in touch. If you haven't gotten in touch with that deeper part of yourself, do that. Find your inner guides. Find what's been blocking you in the past. Find what are those habits that you've had in the past that have sort of stopped you from doing things, or
those negative thought patterns.
Yeah. And really find break down all of those past ways of being and the identity that you had created, and find that inner guide inside, that deep soul self that's going to show you that balance, that's going to help you find your true direction.
Which way is your compass pointing?
Yeah, and I feel like this person is coming to all these sort of realizations too right now. And yeah, I feel like they really want to move towards you. Yeah, so now we're going to look at the wisdom of the oracle and the divine guidance, and we're going to get into what, based on this current energy, what is likely to happen in the future. What is the future of this connection? Spirit, what is the future of this connection based off this current energy? What is likely to happen? Ooh, yin.
A lot of feminine energy on the left.
Yeah. Ooh, message in a bottle.
Lots of communication.
And poised.
Okay.
I feel like an intimate sort of discussion needs to happen. Not a discussion, but like a heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen. And it could be initiated by a message, but I feel like it's going to bring a lot of peace. You have peace as your bottom deck energy. Yeah, I feel like the yin energy is all about taking the receptive mode and surrendering to the situation. And so if you are if you resonate with being more of a feminine person, or then I would say take this receptive state maybe. But if you resonate with being more of a masculine person, I would say this is a state probably that your person is going to be taking. And that you would be the one to communicate maybe.
The time is ripe.
Yeah. But there is going to be communication. If you feel drawn to communicate with this person, I would say go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Everything is calling
because
you to
it's going to feel very good. It's going to feel very in alignment. Very in alignment for you both. We're going to get some divine guidance. What is the likely future of this connection, Spirit? Ooh. Deeper look, I think is what that one is. Gentleness. And infinite love. So yeah, I feel like this goes sort of with the heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like you need to be really gentle with yourself and gentle with this person, and just very calm in this conversation that you're going to have. I feel like
be honest.
Yeah, be very honest. take the conversation slowly, sort of just kind of take time to listen to the person, take time to really think about what you want to say and how you want to say it. And yeah, be very honest with this person and be very, very authentic as you can be. And I feel like when you do talk to this person, you're going to feel this love. This love is going to, this just looks like a heart to heart
exactly.
conversation to me. Like you're going to express this. And I feel like it's going to help you look deeper into the truth of this connection, which is this intense,
everything that you've been feeling, like subconsciously, every emotion that you've been feeling deep down is going to manifest on the material plane when you open up and surrender.
And you're going to be able to take this deeper look in this connection after having gone through all this sort of subconscious, these deep things that were inside of you. And even though that may have been hard and it may have been painful, you'll see how necessary it was to get to this beautiful place that you're going to get to. Yeah. Well, yeah, beautiful. So I feel like the future of this is communication, an unfolding, sort of a heart-to-heart conversation.
Every single group has gotten communicate.
Yeah, I feel like this
open up.
This is all about. I feel like everyone needs to communicate.
Release, remove the blockages.
There's a lot that needs to be released and spoken, and so now we're gonna look into advice for you, what you need to do. We're gonna get some mystical shaman cards. What advice do we have for group 3? What advice for group 3, Spirit? Sorry if you can't see me shuffling on camera. I would have to kind of go like,
whoa, but you can hear it at least.
Yeah, you can hear it. Sorry, that was too big of a chunk. I had to just put it back in.
Oh, Spirit, what is the advice?
Oh, smoky mirror.
Smoky mirror. These cards are so beautiful.
They really are. Jaguar, and I'm gonna get one more. Magic.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is one cosmic magical connection that you both share. My goodness. I feel like the smoky mirror is very similar to the moon card. It's all about kind of going within into the mysterious, shadowy realms within inside of yourself.
The things that have seemed really unclear in the past. The things that have caused the confusion are things that need to be looked at and clarified.
Yeah, this is the symbol for, it represents the shadows of your human psyche. The part of itself that people often disown and don't want to look at. So it represents maybe the state of denial, something that you've been hiding away from. You didn't maybe want to see the truth, but this whole reading is about seeing the truth in it.
Taking a deeper look.
You're invited to look beyond whatever.
Yeah, that's so funny that came on over a deeper look and all this moon stuff and all these vibes.
Yeah, I think now is the time for you to trust that no matter what the current situation of your world or yourself, in the hidden realms inside of you, there's this journey that you've been going on, and I think it needs to be celebrated. You really need to give yourself a pat on the back because, my goodness, you've gone through some incredible darkness and misery, and it's taken so much courage.
But you found this power through doing that.
I think so. Yeah, the jaguar is, she's the queen
of the jungle.
The queen of the jungle, and she is not afraid. She knows what her abilities are. She knows what her power is.
It's like she wears her darkness on her.
Exactly. She's wearing the shadows. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. And then, magic is just all giving yourself up to the flow, trusting and surrendering to that which...
Yeah, trusting the magic of this connection.
Trusting that the great spirit inside of yourself knows which way to go. You have to trust that inside yourself. We experience the evidence of magic through all kinds of things, synchronicities, symbols in dreams and whatnot. So really pay attention to all of those things because it's going to help you connect even deeper with that intuitive side of yourself. So, there's a child on the cover of this card here, and maybe remember when you were little, I don't know if you saw the world in a magical way, you know, like remember we used to play pretend and make believe, you know, anything was possible. And I think that's this connection makes maybe you feel that anything is possible. And so try to maybe see the world or this connection through the eyes of a child.
Yeah, or if you felt like this connection is difficult and like it's going to be a challenge to get there, just see it for what the see it for the beauty that it is.
Your part now is to dream and to find your
pure.
intention and to watch for any sign, synchronicity, to know which action to take for your future. So I think you're totally on the right track. But yeah, magic gives birth to miracles, and the universe card is all about bringing that magic, that divine,
that cosmic dance,
that higher power down to the material world. And I think that's what this connection might do for you, which is quite powerful.
Yeah, we're gonna get one more advice card using the Archangel Michael Oracle. Can we get a little bit more advice for group 3? That was too big of a chunk. Oh, we have detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and the situation.